In this video I'm going to talk about evaluation question number 3, which is all to do with our audience feedback. The way in which we did our audience feedback was we exhibited our products, which is our short film and both our ancillary products, to a group of our peers, which included 5 people, which was Ryan, Connor, Emma, Sam and Mr Hood. We have a target audience profile which is mostly female and the age range is around 15 to 21. One of our target audience members fit this perfectly as they were both the right age and the right gender. So we had one person who should be interested in our kind of film. We had 3 people who were male but they still fit the age brackets, and we also had Mr Hood who was good for giving us advice on how it should look and all the different technical stuff. When we did our feedback was we first showed them all the products so they'd watch the film all the way through, and we gave them all whiteboards so they can jot down notes of what they've spotted that looks kind of odd or what they think could change or add a bit more sound or take a bit of sound out. And at the end we'd finish watching the film and then they'd talk back to us on what they spotted and what they thought could be changed, and we'd flick through the different parts and watch them again just to double check that that is right and that we all agree with what they're saying. We then, with our ancillary products, put it up on the board, like the big electronic whiteboard, and we got them to, again, write down all what they think of the poster, but we also got them to follow all the different specific things which were meant to be included to give us the level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So once they'd done that, they'd say which parts of it they'd say was level 2, level 3, level 4. Hopefully none of it was level 1. And then after that we'd then go on to add all those improvements if we felt it was necessary. And if we didn't feel it was necessary, then we'd write about that in our blogs, explaining why we didn't think it was necessary and possibly giving evidence of other films and products that have done the same thing, which I'd had done with my poster, as Mr Hood wasn't sure about the reviews on the poster, so then I found some other posters which also had reviews where I got the idea from. So I end up keeping the reviews in the end. I'm going to carry on this post by writing about, in more detail, the target audience profile, giving a link to the post. I'm then going to say how successful our types of feedback were and whether we actually took on board some of the feedback, whether we adapted it into our products. I'm then going to talk about whether we could have chosen other styles of feedback, whether it should have been peers or whether we should have found other people who weren't part of our media group, or whether we should have asked family and friends. There's all sorts of different styles which we could have used, so I'll talk about them below. I'm also going to include extracts of both the final cut and the rough cut to show some of the differences that the audience feedback had made and to show that some of them were really good ideas and suggestions. Then I'm going to finish off the post with a little summary and evaluation and conclusion of how our audience feedback worked out overall of all 3 products.